Before we dive deeper into the setup and use cases for Marlowe, let us look at the evolution of Marlowe within Cardano. Understanding its history and underlying theory will help us along the way to understand scope, limitations, and logic. Cardano was founded in 2017 and started with its Byron era, the foundational period. 2020 ushered in the Shelley era, with the goal to transform the protocol into a fully decentralized blockchain. At the same time, the founding entity, IOHK, looked ahead to the next upcoming Goguen era for smart contract development. In a blog post in October, Professor Simon Thompson wrote about writing in the language of finance rather than the language of blockchain. About 1 year before the Alonzo hard fork that ushered in the launch of smart contract capabilities on Cardano, Professor Thompson worked on ways to allow finance professionals of all levels of programming expertise to use tools to create, test, and deploy on Cardano. At the Cardano Summit 2021, Marlowe was presented to the community with its first logo. Main selling points were algorithmic financial contracts, blockchain safety, and simplicity to onboard finance professionals into the ecosystem. The DSL received a very positive reception, and anticipation towards its launch within 6 to 9 months was high. When in 2022 the Marlowe Pioneer program launched, new tools, an improved playground, and a new logo came with it. Now several hundred developers were trained in using Marlowe, and this spawned various Project Catalyst projects and open source contribution. It is important to note that at this point Marlowe was not yet audited. Most deployment took place on private testnets or the preview testnet. We will look at community projects and open source projects throughout this series and how to use them for our own projects. When Marlowe received its first audit report in March 2023, several risks were highlighted by the auditors, such as vulnerability to theft and weakened Isabel proofs. All findings were addressed by the development team, and Marlowe launched on mainnet in June 2023. In November of 2023, the TypeScript SDK and Marlowe Runner were added to the product suite. This adds powerful integrations for web development and general-purpose dApps that have financial components. While this also represented a shift to target dApp developers and their businesses, it will also help the traditional target audience of finance developers to much easier incorporate and test microtransactions, Oracle feeds, or combine blockchain with a JavaScript front-end. To further advance decentralization, IOG decided in 2024 to hand Marlowe over to the community of developers. The Marlowe team applied for Catalyst funding, and the community decided to pursue oracles as the first use case for new developments in 2025. The first project will be Marlowe 2025, Oracle Protocol, Design and Implementation. While we wait for the launch at the end of the year, anticipation of the future direction of Marlowe is important for all current projects. This promises a more flexible, transparent, and composable Oracle solution for Cardano. At the core of the proposal, the team planned to shift towards a pull-based Oracle model, where oracles respond dynamically to on-chain data requests. This would allow a lot more data feeds to become available at a given budget. Along with micropayments and Marlowe Runner, this promises to expand use cases dramatically, especially for grassroots dApps, peer-to-peer finance, and helping the unbanked. Combined with its low-code approach and existing TypeScript tooling, this may make Marlowe the go-to solution for small projects.